Anyway.
All right, well, we got the show match here, and Lias has been impressive to me so far, James. But I have to say, I'm someone that believes in rebranding yourself. I think Taco's a player that has done that marvelously well. He was a support player. People cast aspersions on him. He left, you know, well, MIBR effectively, and he came back eventually into that lineup. And I think he's proven himself. That tenure on Liquid was instrumental to his brand, and I've been so impressed with him. So I'm looking forward to a good result here from Taco. I think he's good for it, and there it is.
All right, well, it's a good start. It's pretty difficult to get a knife kill in this map, I think, because it does just end everything. By the way, since you were AFK, Dan, the comms are live. They are in the same TeamSpeak as well.
Fantastic. That's good. Maybe we'll get some smack talk. We can hope.
Maybe we will, although these are like nice players. I think we'll see some more trash talk later on.
Honestly, James, I also respect like a good compliment, like an acknowledgement, some respect.
You are so boring. I respect a good compliment. You're a very nice man. Who's got time for that, man? Well, actually, Automatic's the guy who does that. All right.
Here we go.
He's making his way around. It's a very nice surfing, but it will end in disaster.
Oh, man. Trying to style and profile, but...
I only appreciate comments if they're from Automatic. Anyone else, trash talk, please.
Why is that?
Because he's the nicest guy.
I mean, a lot of them are nice, though. Taco's nice.
Yeah, he is, but Automatic's the nicest.
All right.
Like Styles P.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The question is whether we'll see Bad Fallen today, James, because he made an appearance last time, if you remember.
I think we probably will. Well, let's see. Taco, I mean, Lias has got to do some work here. What's going on? There we go.
What a spray, bro.
Got to have a good showing for yourself. Is he feeling the pressure? Wow, the headset's coming off. Maybe he is feeling the literal pressure of the headset.
Absolutely.
I guess you don't really need them since they're on the same TeamSpeak. You don't need to have those headsets on in the first place.
Well, you got to know if someone's. I mean, I was going to say you got to know if someone's sliding, going for the surf and coming behind you, but you wouldn't actually hear that, that's why it's kind of cool, actually. But the thing is, we need to see these crates actually making contact because they're falling. It looks cool, but where's the results?
Well, that's quite a result for Taco, 7-2. A strong performance from him, and I think Renegades will have to bounce back from that in the next duel.
Not bad, not bad.
Very nice stuff for Taco. Good spirits. There is a fair chunk of money on the line here.
Yeah,
so, you know, I don't want to see smiles in a losing booth. I want to see frustration, frowns, unless it's Botox, of course.
We are in Hollywood after all.
Yeah, more or less.
We're in LA. We're not quite in Hollywood, but it counts. It counts.
There's the man Hoss in the booth with
it's so cool.
MIBR.
We casted with Hoss years ago. He would come into the studio in London all the time.
Yeah, he moved over here to study. That's really weird. Speakers. Oh my god.
Oh my, what is going on there? I'm a little bit afraid.
All right. Sofa's having a great time. All right. And who is going to play? Is it Jacob standing down? Sitting down? What is the weapon? What is the next weapon?
I don't know.
We've had the M4.
I got to say, though, I'm going to interrupt you. Sorry, James. But
I do it all the time to you. I don't say sorry.
Yeah, you don't, but I'm a nice guy. I have also, I was throwing some props to Taco, and what he's been able to do with his brand and just as a player, the evolution. And Jacob, man, he was another player that like a lot of people have thrown shade. And he did such an amazing job, you know, coming into this lineup, showing people that he is actually amazing. And that's so cool to see because it's also a sign that he's on a good team, like that his team is awesome. Because it can often be the case that you have a talented player that's wasted in a structure and a system that doesn't really allow them to succeed. That can happen all the time. And sometimes it's easy to look at the statistics, James, but...
What's the weapon? Show me the guns.
That is an infectious smile.
Which one?
The one on the screen. There's only one smile on the screen, James. What
there's like 1 and 1.3. Because Fur was poking in. He was poking in on the side.
There's only one smile on the screen.
It's not a bad smile.
I also respect the LA snapback.
Okay, there's just an audio thing to solve.
You love audio issues, James.
I do. I'm a big fan.
You know what? Like, if you're ever somebody that's trying to set up a stream or something, like I just tried to go to a 2-PC setup, James. And I'm like, oh, I just have to get a capture card, and it's fine. There's an audio. The audio thing is a nightmare. Audio doesn't make any sense to me. Sometimes there's like 50,000 different types of interference.
Just spoken to Hiko. He's got a premium 2-PC setup, so he could have given you some advice.
I'm sorry. Well, I don't have quite the same relationship with Hiko that you do, James. I mean, you're sending shoes to his mother.
She doesn't reply to me anymore.
I wonder why.
When I ask about the shoe opinions for new shoes, I don't get any replies anymore. I'm sad. All right. What weapon are we going to see? What weapon do you think it's going to be?
It's Lucas. I think the Deagle. We like to talk about Lucas's Deagle, or at least I say we, mostly Henry. Henry G has a thing for Lucas's Deagle.
Okay, that's...
Don't know anything beyond that. Can't
moving swiftly on.
Elaborate.
It is a Deagle. Production have confirmed it is Desert Eagles.
No, well, there you go. Henry G was right again. Damn it. Either way, I have to say, as far as Deagle MVPs go, TenZ easily takes that for this event. His Deagle was sublime, unrivaled. Absolutely unrivaled.
It was pretty solid.
It's a really good indication as well of general mechanics in aim, because the Deagle requires patience, time, and also extreme precision. So not too surprised that he picked up the AWP, but never mind, it's not about TenZ, it's about Lucas, and it is about Jacob.
I do remember Lucas's Deagle, actually, partly from the time when we played against him on Face It, and just in general. There we go, very, very nice, all the way from Europe.
Did you suppress that memory, James? It was deep down in there.
No, I like playing against good players.
But he must surely have savaged you with his Deagle.
Savaged you too. Was I playing with you? I don't know.
No, you weren't. You just, why are you
no, it's hard to kill Lucas. It is hard to frag Lucas in a game of CS. Although Jacob's certainly capable of doing it. Jacob dancing around these falling blocks. Start to move forward. I feel like maybe in a Deagle round there's a slightly better chance of a knife kill, but these guys are not brave enough to go for it. There's pure hype in the team speak, shouting in Portuguese.
That's good. It's good. You got to keep the morale going. The camaraderie has to be there.
That looks good. That looks good. Oh. All right, getting careful. There's another headshot from Jacob. A one-round lead. It's tight.
Dude, you can't sleep on Jacob. Can't do it.
I feel like you've got to slightly delay these box drops if you want them to be effective. Doing them immediately is never going to work.
I want to see the surf to 360 1D. That's what I'm looking for. I don't think we're going to see it. What we are seeing, though, is a lot of meat shots. Where are the headshots, James? That's all I'm interested in.
Brazilian barbecue shots.
Brazilian barbecue is good. More meat than you can handle.
All right, down the boxes go. Again, you've got to throw some weird timing with the boxes. Invite them to hit the ramp. A reload from Lucas, who's spamming the inbox. Shaken slightly lower, and there it is. There's a headshot you're looking for eventually. 3-2.
All right, so it's pretty even right now. I feel like the intensity is just beginning to ramp up.
If they had a Bison round with for coaches,
Bison.
Right? Bison round that coaches have to play, I feel like you might get a knife.
That would be pretty sick, actually. I would.
Because at distance, it's going to be terrible.
All right, let's see. Okay, so Jacob's going to win this round, James. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I have to pick someone. It's probably 50-50. Let's be honest. So far, it's been that way.
Oh, so you're defrauding the audience again, Dan?
Yeah, you know.
Very good.
It happens. It happens sometimes. I apologize. Come on, Jacob. Come on. Oh no!
See, there it is. It's led you astray once again.
Oh man, the coin flips, they never do me well. That's why I quit poker, James.
I feel like there's not enough smack talking during the round. There's too much concentration. What about a show? What about the entertainment?
Maybe you should get in.
Where are the insults? Make it personal, damn it.
Well, there's a reason why you're very good at one, but not the other, James.
I excel at one.
The entertainment part, yes. The shots, not so much. Sorry, that was very...
I had a great Deagle clip recently. 1v4 with no Kevlar on Dust 2. All right, it's still pretty close, 4-3. Okay, we have that delay of that second box, so they're starting to learn, but it won't be needed. There's a headshot from Lucas, and he starts to pull away, and he's super hyped.
Come on, Jacob, I was believing in you.
I hope the admins remember to fix the team speak before the grand final starts.
All right, oh, Lucas will drop down. Breaking the glass. Vandalism. Oh, that's a nice one. There, that's what we're looking for.
Warming up.
Give us the 1Ds.
He's like, where the money at? Start writing the check. Okay, that box could be good. The box could be good. Never mind. Oh, there it is. 7-3. Whatever you're going to say, it doesn't matter anymore because it's done.
Okay, James, I have a way that we can make this map better.
How's that?
You want to hear my idea? What we do is when someone shoots the box is down, there is an HE in the box, and the HE explodes as well.
Okay.
So
I'm interested.
So there's more of an explosive kind of element going on there. So maybe a bit of splash damage. Say something happens if you maybe get a near miss, and you get an explosion, and then more glass will shatter as well. I think that could be good.
The map gives me fond memories of HE Glass, which it was a crap map, but at the same time I still enjoyed playing it. I think I was at that kind of age where it's terrible, but it's so ridiculous that I like it. And
for those of you that did play 1.6 and before, I think my favorite map as far as aim maps were concerned was actually CS_Deagle 5. That was an amazing map. Just boxes everywhere, Deagles and boxes. That's all you need.
Scouts knives, Dan.
Deagles and boxes, and I'm occupied for hours. Don't need tweets or anything else. Just give me that.
AK-47s, Fur versus JKS. And again, it's so serious. Why? No one's talking. Can somebody please talk in the comms? It's too serious. They're just used to focus all the time. As Simple says, you have to play 100% all the time. But sometimes you can play 60 and just have 40% to just talk smack.
James, you should get in the booth. Get in the booth.
It's what the people want, but I haven't yet subbed for a team. That's the dream, Dan. One day.
Far in the booth, James in the booth. Oh, yes! Oh, you come on. It's always the smack talk there.
It's one way to break the ice.
You got to get the smack talk going now.
He's not even wearing the headphones.
Well, that's a fundamental issue.
Dude, if you want to shout, you might need to use the actual headphone.
Someone give that man the microphone. All right, well. It's a good start for Fur.
I have a question for you.
Yeah,
okay?
Right.
On the subject of headphones,
question.
Back in the day when you had a potato PC and had like terrible headsets and so on, did you ever use a pair of headphones as a microphone?
Only at LANs.
Because you could do that. For those of you who don't know, like in-ears and things like that, and crappy headphones, you could plug them into your microphone and it would work as a microphone. I don't know why, but that was the thing.
I only ever did that at LANs. You get the helicopter headphones and then, yeah. Either way. We got ourselves a combo here. JKS he's
the combo meal. He's got the bucket.
Oh my god, he's not even happy with that. What will make him happy, James? If that doesn't make him happy, what does?
I don't know. Thongs.
Did you say thongs?
That's what they call the flip-flops.
Oh, right, of course.
Not the other thong. I mean, maybe. I can't say no for sure. 3-1 is the score, and you can see Fallen rubbing his hands because he knows that there's barbecue money on the way.
That's true. That's
potentially, anyway. All right, so here we go. Fur is a man with plenty of personality. 180 from JKS.
No.
Says no, but I respect the attempt. First man we need on the server. He's got the flavor.
He just won. They're so unhappy. Why? Why are they so unhappy?
Like a thongs, man.
You know what? Maybe it's just they're unhappy until the whole thing's done, and they know.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, that's
all right.
We're good. We're good.
If you win, we're good.
Humanity restored. It's like Dark Souls. Humanity restored. All right. JKS is back in this. Didn't have the best start.
Oh, he's looking for it.
Oh, there. He's been caught with his pants.
Send him all the way down.
Around his ankles.
No elevator for Fur. And JKS is now in the lead, so a cold start, but he's managed to bring things back.
Oh my god.
Now he's gone from one to smoking hot, just 2 rounds away from some revenge for his team.
I feel like the emotions don't make sense. There's no smiling there. He just absolutely wrecked Fur, and then Fur is happy.
Because he loves it. I don't
understand, James.
He loves it. He thoroughly enjoys it. He doesn't care who gets a headshot. He just wants someone to be hurting.
I do like his keyboard. It is glorious. I feel like you should be making those statements, however. You're more of an appreciator than I am, or an aficionado at least.
Get more points if you build it.
No one has time for that.
Oh, a little burst, a little tap.
Headshot angles.
Oh, it's a tight one, but JKS is now 1 round away. The score is closer, though, in this game, which I think will make a difference in the tally of the score overall later on. So it's not terrible for MIBR.
I love it. You gotta surf, man. You gotta surf. I mean, they're from Australia, of course. Oh, there we go. All right, now people are having fun. That's good. It's good times.
It's waiting for the landing and accuracy to go, but first is no. Just 1 round in it now. Now Fur's getting serious. Doesn't want to lose.
Losing sucks. How to hit first.
And there we are, 6-6. Next kill, I believe the next kill wins.
Do you believe that, or is that a fact?
No, because I was thinking, like, you know, with tennis, sometimes you've got to be 2 points away, right, when it gets close towards the end.
Yeah.
And there it is. 7-6. JKS gets one for his team.
What a man.
But there's still high fives for a good performance from Thur. Got as many points as possible while losing, which is still something. Still counts for a lot. So we've had the M4 to Deagle and the AK-47. We have an AWP to go and a CZ-75. Now we have Monsieur Zeus.
It's the CZ.
Sitting
100% the CZ, James. What did Zeus buy when he was playing for Team Liquid, standing in at the major? He bought 90% CZs, James.
I remember,
was Immortals, he only bought Max 7s. So
he's got a special gun for each team.
I feel like this is the easiest one to guess. And well, Lucas one was not too hard, but this one is absolutely the CZ.
So this should be a closer affair. We've got Azza on the other side. They'll have to close the distance to try and make these more effective. Azza with some great surfing to start off with, and they're exchanging sides at the moment. The reloads are long, and he's getting tagged down to 33, Azza. But he still has a chance. Time for Zeus to reload. Oh, that was nasty. Azza with great cover, but boom, he got popped.
He's a manager.
Zeus seems to be, there was just a flurry of emotions on his face that I'm not really sure what to make of that one.
But this we could see knifing here, because like, there's absolutely a world where there's a round where like both players expend their bullets. Oh, Zeus. Oh, the turnaround. He had us down to 3 in the first bullet, but he couldn't finish it off, James. You know what they say? ABC, always be closing. ABC.
So some trivia in terms of the kind of hype beast people in the Counter-Strike community. Zeus is definitely up there. He's got a Louis Vuitton Supreme wallet.
Yeah.
God knows how much that cost. And he's looking to fill it with some cash with another headshot from Zeus.
All right, James.
He's enjoying it.
So I'm confused here. So you got those like little bright lights there, you know, like you have on your patio, light your nice, you know, your patio up at night. But they're flashbangs. Why is no one picking up the flashbangs?
They may get there. We've seen a HE grenade thrown earlier on.
Just ignore them.
There's
I'm not okay with this.
There's still time for the flashes. Oh, yeah, trying to drill. Not quite happening, though. The score is tied.
I like the verticality on that one. I'm a fan of verticality. You?
Sure, yeah. Just like I'm a fan of like walking and air.
I don't know where to go with that.
I mean, you didn't ask the best question I've ever heard.
Well,
are you a fan of verticality?
I like to do that to you sometimes.
Dan is also a fan of broccoli, if anybody wanted to know.
And see what happens. Well, it is undoubtedly the best cruciferous vegetable. So what do you want from me? It's unrivaled.
Dan, the ultimate wingman.
Cauliflower's not bad.
Have you heard about my broccoli?
All right, so Zeus doing a pretty good job here so far. It's going to take some more tags, and he is critically wounded. I feel like I'm actually casting this round, James. Please help me.
I mean, it is your job, Dan, even though you did turn up late today.
Well, I was in the green room right over there.
Yeah, that's not really where the microphone is, though, is it? It's over here.
I'm sorry, James.
4-2. Azza trying to build a score now. He needs to, I mean, if he is to win, he needs to win by some margin to kind of catch up with the overall score. We've got some surfing straight into some bullets. That is not quite, well, it's not a shark attack, but it's not much better.
Indeed.
And there is an empty chair.
There is.
It's not over yet, Zeus.
It's always funny when you see the empty chairs.
Another headshot from Zeus with a CZ-75. I don't know how much he plays the game outside of his stand-in jobs.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like most coaches, it depends on their role. I mean, if they're doing more of an analyst role, for example, I know that because obviously I was talking to Thread a lot. He would never play the game. Like when he had to stand in, he was like, I haven't touched the game. I'm not supposed to be playing the game. I'm supposed to be spending all my time analyzing and coordinating my players. So you never know. You never know. But the thing is, all the guys that our coaches are fans of the game. They're going to be playing for fun every so often, absolutely. And obviously, you know, given the fact that, you know, I imagine he would have known that he would have to be standing in. It wasn't like a last second thing. He probably was on a death match for a good week before this, I would imagine.
All right, still in it. 3 rounds away is Zeus, and it's game point for Azza.
Zeus is an awesome guy as well. He's so knowledgeable about this game, and he's also, I think, in some respects, a pioneer as far as the coaching game is concerned. I did a long podcast with him, and it was amazing how, I mean, we see how Team Liquid are very dominant now, but Zeus spent a good 2 years building that team and building the culture in that team and really focusing on the sports psychology elements. And so a huge respect to him, and awesome that he's been doing so well when he has to step into the arena, into the server.
Okay, we have Mr. Gratisfaction, AWP time. Gratisfaction versus Fallen. I think most people will favor Fallen because they've seen so much of him, but for me, this is 50-50.
Well, which Fallen are we going to see, James?
Well, it depends on what happens and how the rounds go. I think we'll start with normal Fallen, and then maybe things will go bad. Look at that moustache.
Definitely some wax in there. All right.
You know what? I'm going to favor Gratisfaction for this one. I favor him. He's got a style for this.
Fallen's the end boss.
I know, but sometimes the end boss is toppled. Straight off the bat, look, he's got a Dragon Lore. How could he possibly lose? Ooh, we got some Surfer Rudy, and maybe I made a mistake.
Where's the response?
Maybe I made a mistake.
There's no response there. It can't be, James. Look at this guy. Name to me a more prolific AWPer.
Bardolph.
Well, yeah, okay.
See what he missed.
You want to answer me seriously? That'd be great.
Very nice dancing. Oh, I mean, how wallbangable is this?
I don't. Oh my God.
He's looking for the cap.
Took one in the shoulder.
Trying to bait the shot with the. There we go.
All right, so it is a thing.
Wallbangable after all. But was that on the corner? Or was that straight through the middle? I don't know.
Right.
Had no emotion. He's a psychopath.
Not even a sociopath, just straight to the.
Absolutely. Yeah, he is emotionally unintelligent.
All right. It's quite the statement. Well, the players are looking to try to send a statement on the server, and that's a nice shot from Fallen. Nice and clean.
Nice.
Decisive flick. That's what we like.
Decisive.
That's what we like.
All right, dancing around. We got some surfing from Gratisfaction. Rumor has it the Dragon Lord does +2 extra damage.
Like most rumors, is not true.
There you go, see?
The AWP does kill people in one shot, James, generally, if you hit them in the torso, so...
If you hit them in the right place, it does, for sure.
It does indeed, yes.
The AWP could do 448 damage if you shoot somebody in the face, and that's what he'll be trying to do! Oh, no!
Denied.
Absolutely denied. Rejected. Maybe dejected if he doesn't win this one. Fallen emotionless as well. He may be a robot. Not one of those fancy Japanese ones.
He's going all the way in now. Working the headshot angle once again. Trying to see what he can get done. Oh, he's got the read. I don't think that Gratisfaction's seen him, so he's got the advantage, but that's a hard shot to hit. Very limited time to react to that as well.
It's great stuff from Fallen. If he just bides his time, then Gratisfaction probably has to peek him, showing more of his body. Fallen on the low ground, looking for a flick. Nothing doing just yet. There's plenty of time on the clock. Grenades if they want them.
Has there ever been a timeout in a blast standoff? What happens?
Most certainly hope not. Oh, hello? Down to 2 HP. Is there a pistol? Is there a knife? 2 HP is not enough. But they're so silent. Where's the smack talk? Come on, gentlemen. 4-2. Fallen leads the charge. MIBR looking good at the moment, but it is not over yet. Gratisfaction gets another one. And there's a hand on the shoulder. Honestly, he looks like a psychopath.
Okay. Have you met many? Oh! That's not a whiff you can afford to have.
There we go.
Fallen.
There we go.
In the zone. Oh!
All right, he's got his selfie face on. 5-3. And we've got the HE.
It's like Jekyll and Hyde. He's like struggling to resist the transformation.
There we go. He's found the back Gratisfaction. Can he crack a smile? Not yet.
He's got the mustache. What more do you want? Why do you demand so much?
He looks pretty calm. There's a lot of surfing going on, though, and he may take one in the back because I think Fallen is hopping around. Okay, hasn't gone all the way. I feel like someone should just continue to do a circuit around the map. All right, Fallen wants to get to the low ground, but Gratisfaction has the superior angle. He out-chested him on that one. 5 to 5. First to 7.
Yeah, it's a slight lead here for Fallen and MIBR. Oh no! The knife, yes!
Yeah! There we go! That's a GG, that's a wrap.
Surely that should just be it.
That's it, it is. It is. He's done it. Fallen got knifed. There's no time for bad Fallen. Put your glasses away. It's done. It's